What up, though? How you doing out there? How you do that there? It's Wednesday. You made it halfway through the week. Ain't that something? You know what? That's not the way to be thinking, y'all. Let's rewind that. Let's be grateful that we got jobs. I hate when people tell me Happy Friday. I'll be like, fuck away from me, man. Happy Friday.
Case of the Monday.
Yeah, case of the Monday. Happy Friday. Hump day. It's like, bro, it's not, yo. Every week we do this, man. Like, every week I gotta hear this shit from you. Yeah, I'm talking to all you to say Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Like, yo, dude, yeah. You get a few days off. Fucking just chill, relax. We get paid this Friday or next Friday?
Next Friday.
God damn.
That sucks.
I know. Just paid off all my credit cards. Luckily, I got side hustles. Unlike you, John, you fucking loser.
I got a few things going on, a little action.
What's your side hustles?
Nothing really. I help. There's a guy, I help him edit for another network. So I grind out this show.
Yeah, but he robs you blind.
A little bit.
Yeah, he does. How long is this show?
4
hours.
4 hours.
And how much you charge him?
$100 per show.
What a bitch.
I could do more.
What a bitch. Jesus Christ.
But I could bang that out in about 2 hours.
How long would it take for him to bang out?
I'm very fast.
That's what I'm screaming. Yeah, that's what I'm screaming. When I go to the fucking doctor, I talk to him for 7 minutes, and he's gone, and it cost me $150.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm paying for the doctor's knowledge.
In a different situation, I'd be charging more. I would.
Good for you, man. Way to stand up for yourself, kind of.
The friends and family, right?
Nobody likes you, man. You don't got no friends. Fuck you. Stop editing this shit for that price. See if y'all still be friends.
That's a valid point.
I told you.
I wasn't keeping track. I think they shortchanged me on the show.
Are you fucking serious? You giving them? Look, bro. I learned this lesson the hard way. I learned this lesson the hard way when I first got on. Cats would be like, "Yo, Jude, could you come fucking host this event?" One, I fucking hate hosting events. Like, I absolutely hate hosting events. Like, hey, what side is louder? Oh, left side over here, let's make some noise. No, all right, fuck that. This side makes some noise. Okay, now you guys make some noise. Like, let me get a girl up on here, pop your ass. Like, fucking hate that shit. And every time I would do that shit on some friend rate, they fuck you. They don't respect you because they don't got to pay for it.
Well, I'm going to call somebody and say, hey, what should I be charging for this? I'll call somebody, get some opinions.
$400, $100 per hour.
I should.
Duh.
So if you're listening, my rates just went up.
Hit them up. Be like, look, man, I got some other shit I got to work on the show, man. Like, so if you want, it's going to be $100 an hour. Or it's going to be $100 per hour.
I guarantee someone else out there is charging that here in LA.
I know they are, dog. And here's the other thing. Everybody comes out here to be a star. If you got this is, I swear to God, y'all, if you want to make some fucking money, get good at editing, find out whatever the fuck they use over here for editing, get good at editing, and you can come out here and be an editor because they're always looking for fucking editors. Yeah. Because everybody wants to be a star out here. Everybody wants to be on the microphone. I had homies that were making twice as much as I make just editing.
Oh, it's crazy. They're always doing spots.
Yeah,
movies,
bro.
Always out there.
He was hiring motherfuckers at, I think, $700 a day.
Damn.
Yeah, son.
I should rethink this.
Yeah, you really fucking should.
Look at this, John. I just found a little website where they do editing only. They'll edit 5 hours a month for you, and they charge $300.
What?
They're charging. It's 5 1-hour episodes.
You fucking loser.
Get a little research. See what the market demands.
Look at this, John, right here. If you add transcription, $500 for 5 hours.
If you was a hoe, you'd be giving up pussy for bus passes.
Oh.
Yep. If you was a hoe. John was a hoe. all it would take is a sob story and a fucking goddamn fucking Starbucks gift card.
Got a lot of love to give.
I swear to God, we have this talk about you stop being a loser every fucking once every 6 months, and and then when we check in on you, you're still doing that shit.
I wouldn't call that a loser rate. I mean, it's not winning, but it's not. That's not a loser rate.
How long you been in the radio business for?
Oh, forever.
All right then.
Mid-20s.
Yeah, you do that when you that's that rate when you first starting off and you trying to get on.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, thank you. And I ain't doing no fucking, and don't nobody ask me to do any fucking. I ain't doing no goddamn appearances or weddings or none of that shit.
Some guy whose birthday's coming up says he doesn't have any friends and wants to pay me to hang out, get some drinks.
Well, there you go. Fucking A, dude. He's out here.
He will be.
Yeah, do it. Rent yourself out.
Hey, I can talk.
Charged by the chin. Charged by the chin. That'll be $2,000, sir. How much is he offering to fucking pay you?
We didn't get there yet.
Tell him
It's his birthday.
Tell him for $500 you'll hang out with him. For $600 you'll give him a hand job.
Oh.
At the end of the night. a happy birthday hand job with your fucking magician fingers.
Look at him go.
Go ahead, fucking. Y'all need to see his food. Razzle dazzle. You'd kill at Hogwarts. Them shits. You don't even need a wand. All right, what do we got? I'm talking to Chris Jericho, man. He's a badass. I always like talking to the wrestlers. To the wrestlers. Wait, he's got a band? Oh, shit. And he's got a podcast. So, Chris Jericho. We got the news. What would you do? All right, man. A lot of show. We got a lot of show for y'all motherfuckers. Hold up, let me hear this shit.
Got some listeners hanging out too.
We do have some listeners hanging out from motherfucking Tampa. All the way from Tampa. Shout out to y'all. They got lucky. They got Chris Jericho and Damon Johns came in here and fucking taped with me. Some days it'll be no one. It's just you. Just John.
Some people enjoy it.
That one dude.
I know. Wants to pay me for my time.
I'm telling you, man. You should put that up. You ain't got shit else to do. You got energy. You got more energy than everybody else. You're always up and stuff.
No, I'll be at the bar anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna
Come
be
on
at
by.
Yeah. Start renting out fucking time and shit.
How much time now? What's the cap on that?
I don't know. Do a few hours for a few $100. Look at prostitutes. See what they charge.
All right. Make a few calls.
Yeah. Just look on Eros.
Arrows.
Yeah.
Those are high-end ladies.
Hey, that's all I can find nowadays. Sometimes when I get really high, I like to jerk off to the prostitute pages. Because in the back of my head, I'll be like, I'm going to call one. But then I know I'm too fucked up to talk on the phone. But like in my head, like I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna fuck her. And then I end up jerking off and save me some money. Let's see, Eros. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Did you find it? Because I can't find it.
I'm reading a questionnaire of like what they charge in Los Angeles, and it says the high end, well, not the high end, but the older college students, you can rent them out for $100, $150 per hour.
For the chicks?
For the chicks, yeah.
Damn, I'm gonna start doing that shit.
I've had strippers offer me $1,000 for sex.
When?
What?
Recently. Over at one of these places. That was a bit much. I said, I'm not doing that. But
she offered. Oh, she told you that she would fuck you for a rack.
Right.
Oh, I thought she was like, I'm gonna give you $1,000 to sleep with you.
No,
Let me ride that fucking chin.
That hasn't happened yet.
Fucking hit the G spot with that motherfucker.
But
All
she
right.
did like the fingers.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. If you got nice with your fingers, man. Let's see. Female, 22 years old, Latino, Hispanic, 5'2". You can charge more because you're white.
Good to know.
And what does it say? 1 hour's 500 roses.
Look at that.
So for like people to come hang out with you, if they come to your bar, charge them $100 an hour, and then if you got to go to their bar, charge them $200. That's out call.
Cash only.
Yep, cash up front too, bro.
I'll take Venmo.
All right, let's play more. Let's turn that shit up. Turn that shit up. Chris Jericho's coming up next. Cheddar Boys for you. Let's get it.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
Shade 4/5. I got Chris Jericho, the motherfucking legend, sitting across from me. How you doing, Chris Jericho?
I am rocking, man. I'm having a great day filled with lots of press and meeting fine people such as yourself.
And we've only hung out for like 5 minutes. You've just begun to taste the awesomeness of the All Out Show.
Tip of the awesome iceberg.
Yep, that's right, Chris Jericho. Feeling same mutual about you, sir.
Well, it's funny because whenever you come in to do, lots of radio, you always have that little awkward moment when you get there. It's like 2 minutes till airtime. And you don't want to say too much because you want to set the tone once you go on the air, right? But you don't want to be rude either. So you got that little small talk, and then as soon as the red light comes on, boom, here we go.
You're a fucking professional. Like, it's good. Yeah, you know exactly that. Like, Cass will be saying, I'll be like, shh, don't say that. Just save it for the motherfucking air.
Right.
Like, you tell me all the good shit ahead of time.
When you do, like, some certain talk shows, like, for example, like David Letterman, when I did him, he does not want to see you before the show. You will not see David Letterman before the show. After the show, he's super friendly, but he wants to save it for right when you get on the air. None of this kind of like, oh, welcome to the show, and we'll see you later, buddy. Yeah. It's just nothing. Here you go.
What was that like? Is that nerve-wracking doing Letterman or?
Well, not really. I mean, the best thing about doing a talk show, doing any show, radio show, whatever, is you just talk, right? Like the worst is having the dead air and having kind of like, well, today I went outside and there was some beautiful flowers and boring. Like, come on, give us some energy, give us some experience.
Well, this shit just dawned on me. Like, there's so many great wrestlers from Canada, but part of being a good wrestler is having that shit talking game.
Yeah, man. I mean,
and y'all are so nice, though.
Sorry.
See,
you're from Detroit, so you get a lot of Canadians coming down over the border from Windsor and stuff, right?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I think it's show business. Okay, that's the first thing that you have to remember about wrestling. And whether you're wrestling or whether you're in a rock band or whether you're doing a radio show, you have to connect with the audience.
Right.
And the most important thing in wrestling is the character and the charisma and then the talking element of it. Because that's what connects you to the audience. People can understand that. If you have two guys out there half naked, rolling around in their underwear with baby oil slathered over them, it's not really a lot to relate to. Now, if you have a reason to get into it, and we like this guy and don't like this guy, that's where the magic of what wrestling comes about.
Have you got to play the hero and the heel, or are you usually just?
I've been doing this for almost 30 years, Matt. I've done them both.
What do you prefer?
I mean, like I said, as long as you're getting the reaction, I think that's the most important thing. I think it's always easier to get people to hate you at first than it is to get them to like you. But once they start hating you, it's hard to continue to make them hate you. And if you look at like all the greatest characters of all time in movies, Darth Vader, the Joker, Hannibal Lecter, the Terminator, they're always super evil in the first movie, and then by the second or third movie, then you're behind them. They're the good guys, because they're so interesting. Like Freddy Krueger is way more interesting than the dipshit kids that he's killing. So of course you're going to cheer for Freddy. Then he becomes more of a comical figure and not the scary one that you remember from the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
And do you find that same thing happening in wrestling? Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the same example, because when to be a good bad guy, you're diabolical and you're cheating and you're a coward or whatever it is that you're doing, insulting people. But especially now in this day and age, guys like us will go, this guy's pretty fucking cool. I like this. It's pretty funny. And then they start to cheer you.
That's kind of
that's what I mean.
It's kind of the best.
Well, the secret is if you want to stay a bad guy, because every good guy needs a good bad guy.
Yeah.
So to stay a bad guy is the real challenge, because like I said, how do you turn off the parts of the character that are super entertaining that make people want to like you and turn that against the people that are starting to like you? So if you can get a good year or 2 years or 3 years as a heel bad guy, you're doing something that not a lot of people can do.
Who was your biggest adversary? Who was you?
I had a lot of great ones over the years. I mean, obviously, I always think about The Rock.
Yeah.
We had a great rivalry before he went to Hollywood. Shawn Michaels was amazing. Guy that I'm facing, in Vegas on Saturday, Kenny Omega, also from Winnipeg, as I am. You find these guys out of the hundreds of wrestlers that you face. There's certain ones that you just have perfect chemistry with, and that goes along the lines not just in the ring with the moves you're doing, but like I said, as far as the character development. And if you take The Rock, for example, he was so good on the microphone and such a larger-than-life personality as a good guy. To go toe-to-toe with him as a bad guy was hard to do. If you could do that, then you would have a long kind of relationship with him in the ring. So that's where that came from, is to be able to be, once again, you have to have the yin and yang relationship with this business for sure.
Did you ever have to wrestle people that you didn't like? I think I remember I was watching the Andre the Giant shit, and I don't think he liked Ultimate Warrior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. So I started in 1990, right? So things were different then. There was a lot more kind of animosity between the guys. People thought a lot differently about the business than they do now. So there was times when, I wrestled a lot in Mexico and wrestled in Japan, and you would go there as a foreign guy with, long blonde hair or whatever it may be, and some of the guys there wouldn't really want you there and wouldn't be happy that you were there. So they would try and, take you out, or at least be a little bit rougher than usual.
Really?
And the best way to shut them up is a typical bully. Just slap them back in the face and don't worry about it. I remember the very first time I went to Japan, the very first night I was against this karate guy. He really was a karate guy. He was kind of in the wrestling business, but still being super stiff as a karate kicking, punching type of guy. And he was beating me up so bad that I just went to the floor and I grabbed a chair and I just hit him in the head as hard as I could. And I remember just the look on his face was like, "What the fuck?" And then he was a lot nicer to me after that. But you just have to stand up for yourself,
I think that is a good for any kid that's getting bullied out there.
You just got to stand up.
And,
and most of the time when you're facing your bully, your schoolyard bully, the moment you slap him in the face or confront him, those guys are going to back down from you right away. It's a good lesson to be learned.
8 times out of 10, and then the other 2 times, hey, you might have to do it a couple more times.
Yeah, you get a couple punches in the face. It helps you. It's good for your soul.
It is. It builds character.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you were fucking with Brock Lesnar on Twitter the other night.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, so after 19 years of being in the WWE, I went and joined this new company called All Elite, which is starting our first shows on Saturday at the MGM Grand.
Why did you leave?
Well, because
why did you start the new
reason
place?
why I left was because the company's owned by the family that owns the Jacksonville Jaguars. and they have it's a great financial backer. We have a great television deal with TNT on Turner Broadcasting with Warner. And there's a group of guys that are all going at the same time to join All Elite. And a lot of them are guys that people on the mainstream hadn't heard of, but they're huge stars around the world.
Right.
And it was a perfect opportunity for me at this stage of the game to do something different and to basically make a difference. I could go back to the WWE for as long as I want, but what else could I do there? I think I've got 40 championships there, whatever it may be. All of it is very very proud of it. But to start with a new company with all of these factors, to know that we have a chance to really be a viable alternative for fans, which is something that hasn't happened in 20 years. So once I made the jump over, now you're on the other side of the battle line. So there will be digs back and forth, I'm sure, and that's kind of where the Brock Lesnar thing came from. I was probably drinking too much anyways, too. So
Caught a little buzz, started talking that shit.
Talking some shit.
But the tweet stayed up, though.
Well, yeah, I don't ever do that, because if you put something up and then delete it,
You look like
like a real bitch, because once it's up, stand by. I'm standing behind it. I think it was a funny thing to write. But if you take it down, people have already screenshotted it and have it anyways. So it's the same as being up.
Yeah.
So if you write something really bad, you get it off as soon as you can. But something like that is just friendly barbs back and forth. So no big deal.
Did you ever wrestle against him?
A couple times. Yeah, a couple times.
How was he?
He's Brock, man. He lives in his own kind of little world, right? But that's one of the reasons why he's such a big star.
So that was a nice way to say he was a dick.
You said it, not me. If I say
that was
it,
a Canadian in him right there.
sorry, sorry, man.
That was he was. Brock was a dick. I hate whatever. That's how it is. It be like that sometimes.
Well, you meet a lot of people in show business. I'm sure you've had a lot of different guests that you've interviewed and stuff. And sometimes people you get along with right away, and sometimes they rub you the wrong way. And that's just part of what makes somebody an individual, which you have to be to make a name for yourself in music or wrestling or acting or anything in entertainment. So,
oh, yeah, there's DJs I just
the way
straight
it
up
goes.
don't fucking like, but
Right.
I don't even say their name. You know what I mean? So that's how.
Don't give them the pub, right?
Yeah, and it's not like I can fucking go wrestle them. You know what I mean?
You can just throw shade at them. This is called Shade 4-5.
Straight the fuck up.
There
You know
you
who
go,
I'm talking to, bitch.
Hey, bitch.
Yo, bitch.
Yeah, bitches.
Has anybody ever gone too far in the wrestling ring with you? And how do you like?
No, man,
you got like safety words like with sex, like popsicle.
When you get to a certain level, like if you're in the WWE, everybody's on the same page. We're all working together to put on the best show. Same with AEW. There's no assholes at this level. It's too big of a game. There's too much money at stake, and the shows are too big. So, if anything, if someone you get clipped too hard once or twice, then you might give them a little warning. Calm down, man. But most of us are working together, and obviously sometimes things happen where there's an accident or whatever it may be. But it's nothing like it was, like I said, back when you were in these early days of being in Japan or whatever, where you knew somebody was trying to fuck with you. Because like I said, this is pro. This is big level, high class pro entertainment. So you're not going in there to do that shit, because if you do, you're not going to last long.
What was it like working against when you were with WWE, and then you gotta you gotta like talk shit to Vince McMahon, like the boss? Like, what's that like?
Talk shit as far as on the show or behind the scenes?
On the show.
Well, you're just characters, right? So I remember I was doing a big thing with his daughter Stephanie, and I had the big angle is that she was a slut, she was a hoe, right?
Yeah.
And I had this line one time where I said, what did I say? They said. I said something about Stephanie, and her husband said, Stephanie's a precious little flower. And I said, well, Stephanie lost her flower a long time ago.
Oh.
And I said that to Vince to pitch the idea of what I was going to say. And he was like, that's great. Just make sure you pause before you say it. Like, you can call my daughter a hoe if you want to, but just make sure you get the most possible reaction.
Make sure that delivery is fucking on point. Don't
Exactly.
Don't you waste calling my daughter.
That's right.
a hoe.
If you're gonna do it right. But that's what we're playing characters.
Yeah.
It's show business, man. Like you just said earlier, it's all about the talking shit and the angles and the storylines, and this guy doesn't like this guy for this reason. That's what draws people in. It's like a great movie when you go see, Guardians of the Galaxy. If the story was shit, you wouldn't care about all the different superheroes or all this other stuff. If it's got a good story and good characters, then you're more excited to see it and to enjoy it.
I heard back in the day that the wrestlers were gonna try to have a fucking union, but then Hulk Hogan told on them. Is that a rumor, or did that really happen?
I don't think that really happened, but I know guys are always talking about having a union, but it's been one of those things that wrestling's been this way for 40 or 50 or 60 years, and the guys just sort of accept it. I think one of the good things about AEW coming into existence is, once again, now there's some competition.
Right.
So guys have some leverage to get better contracts and to get less days. I think the only way that there'll actually be a union is if the television network, like let's say, I don't know, WWE is owned by NBC, for example. If they ever were bought out by Disney, Disney might implement you have to have a union. But as far as it stands right now, I don't think it's ever going to happen, because the guys will never stand up for it, because someone would go behind the enemy lines and say, well, if he's not going to do it, I'll do it.
Right.
It's just not like that.
How many days were you wrestling at your peak? Like, how many days a month would you wrestle?
It depends. I mean, I think the most I ever wrestled was back when I was working for WCW, which was Ted Turner's company in the 90s. I think we were doing like 22 shows a month.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. WWE was an easier quote-unquote schedule, about 15 a month. Now, I mean, I worked 5 times last year. I pick and choose my spots, and
You walked in here pretty well. Like, I've got to I've got to talk to some of like the greats, and they're pretty broken down.
Well, like I said, I pick and choose my spots now. I haven't been full-time wrestling for probably 8 years.
Okay.
On top of that, I started doing yoga. I started doing different types of training to kind of break up the scar tissue that you might have. I mean, I did Dancing with the Stars 7 years ago, and at the end of it, my back was like destroyed. Obviously, it's probably from
all the lifts.
Well, yeah, but 20 years of wrestling leading up to that.
Yeah.
And I started doing yoga, and it kind of just cleared everything away, because I had 3 different doctors saying, you got to get back surgery. And I'm like, fuck that, man. I'm not getting back surgery. So I started doing a different type of training, and that's really helped me as the years go by, because it's not about how much you bench and how much you lift. It's more about boxing training and, swimming pool exercise training and yoga, like different types of stuff to keep your body guessing, but also you're not hurting yourself while you're supposed to be making your body stronger.
You're like easier on the joints.
Easier on the joints, exactly, but more intense as well, getting in better shape and feeling better as well. So yeah, I don't have any issues as of right now.
Did you ever get in any trouble with the painkillers?
I never did, man. I was always just a drinker. I never got into drugs. I never got into painkillers. I never needed them for whatever reason. There are guys that did, but when I would see somebody saying, well, everybody does painkillers, it's just the only way you can survive in the business, is like, that's not true, because I never did. I remember even when I got my wisdom teeth out, I refused to take the painkillers just to see what would happen. But yeah.
Was it because you just saw what it did to people too?
Yeah, saw what it did, and had a lot of friends kind of pass away from it.
Yeah.
And none of that stuff works as well as a good bottle of vodka anyways. Yeah, boy.
A nice bottle of vodka. I can give you some fucking wine. You drink wine, or is that too bougie for you?
I just stick right with the vodka. Grey Goose vodka on ice. That's my jam.
I hope they should sponsor your ass.
They should. I've been trying for years. I got a drink. The name is called a Yeah Boy, and all my fans know it. A Grey Goose with some ice. It's called a Yeah Boy. Like a Yeah Boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Get that shit, boy.
Right out of Flavor Flav's playbook.
AEW, May 25th. That's
Saturday.
That's this Saturday.
Yeah. MGM Grand, we sold out in 4 minutes, 12,000 tickets. So
it's fucking awesome.
There's some good buzz about it, and people are excited to kind of kick off this whole new wrestling
So this is the first big.
This is the first show.
This is the first big one.
This is the debut show. Yeah.
What is gonna make? What makes this different than every wrestling league has its own kind of flavor to it. What makes this one different?
Well, and like I said, right now the whole wrestling universe in this country, especially, is WWE, and it's the way that Vince McMahon does things with a lot of talking, and there's a lot of it's his version of what he likes. And I think at this point in time, people are looking for a different version, which might be a little bit more based around what the artists as the performers want to do, rather than what Vince is kind of seeing. Because you got to go through his filter when you work there. Here, that filter is gone.
I'm a 70s baby, so I grew up on Junkyard Dog and motherfucking Hulk and shit. And I thought that was a sweet spot. And I'm guessing, Chris, you was watching The Rock and everybody.
I remember the whole like Y2J movement.
The Attitude Era, they called it.
Yeah,
and that was
awesome.
dope too. But then it got to this point where I felt like I was watching a guy. I turned it on and I'm like, when are they gonna shut the fuck up and wrestle?
And what you're saying right there is basically what I think could be a difference, because there is a lot of talking. There's a lot of stuff that gets done the same way every week, because that's just a quote unquote how you do things. The only way to change that is to start something completely different and do things the way that we want to do things. And I think there's a lot of wrestling fans that are ready to check out something else and might want to give a try to something else that maybe are done watching WWE. So, like I said, there's nothing wrong with giving people a choice, giving people an alternative, and that's what AEW is going to do. And we start on Saturday at the MGM Grand.
Is it going to be will you be able to watch it on television?
This one is like on pay-per-view, and it's
Okay.
on streaming, the Turner Warner streaming. But we start weekly TV in October on TNT.
Ted Turner, he did the WCW.
He did. I mean, he doesn't own it anymore. It's
Yeah.
now Warner, Time Warner. But it's funny because now on TNT, where AEW is going to debut this fall, is the same network where WCW Nitro was on 20 years earlier. So everything's come full circle.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That was like Ric Flair and Sting.
Yeah, Flair and NWO, and I mean that's where I started in the States, and Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio and all those type of guys.
Who was your favorite? What wrestler did you learn the most from?
Oh man, probably Shawn Michaels. Yeah, because I was a big fan of his when I started, and then I worked with him extensively. Once again as a great rival.
Yeah.
In the 2000s. So probably that's the guy I learned the most from, as far as just the guy that I was in the trenches with.
Would you learn just like how to fall?
No. All that stuff you learn in it's like acting. You can learn how to memorize lines in acting school, but what you really learn about wrestling is the psychology of it. When to do things, when not to do things, the timing of everything. It's like being a great comedian.
Yeah.
To be a great stand-up comedian, I could read the exact same lines as Chris Rock. No one's gonna laugh.
Right.
Chris Rock reads those lines and everyone's howling.
Right.
It's his delivery, it's his timing, it's how he does things, and that's what you really have to learn as a wrestler, as a performer, to learn what do you do best to, once again, sell what we're doing to the audience and connect with them and have them believe and get into what you're doing.
You got time to take calls, or you got to talk to anybody else?
I got nothing else going on.
All right, so we're gonna play a song. Give us a chance to screen some of these calls because the phone line's going off the hook. 888-742.
I think I got another one at 2:00.
Shit. All right, we'll play a 2-minute song or some shit. 888-742-3345. Got Chris Jericho up in here. Who you got at 2:00? Who you talking to next?
Let's see who I got next here. The Todd Shapiro Show in Canada.
He's a good dude.
Then I got Jason Ellis after that.
All right,
Ellis.
I was about to be like, fuck them, but then I was like, no, actually.
They're too nice, right?
Both of those guys are my guys, so don't fuck them. 888-742-3345. Chris Jericho is in here talking wrestling with me. Want to wrestle?
Hell no.
Gangbuster.
Yeah, this is serious here. New York. It's beyond the 5 burgers. It's worldwide.
Static selector. The show off.
This is that. Rackers, Allen, Ox, whipping rap flow for them box spitting bean monster sniffing that blow. Block huggers know the style, triple that dough. 40 cal for them cocksuckers, sit them back slow. What y'all know about coke pies? Get them that low. I'm Malcolm before the bow tie, resemble Castro. FNY, no lie, my side is Tabasco, so hot. Crooked cops are searching your asshole, it's the drop. That freeze niggas fight where they stand for the guap. Niggas will play pock and pop at they man, it don't stop. We up top where we lock the land. Any roadblocks, we close shop, get ghosts and scram. Gingerbread niggas on the run from feds. Shit is sick. Pretty chicks will put a gun to your head, never a Vic. Either think quick or end up dead. Cause when we flip, what's left to be said? New York, 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 New York.
Living in the city, living in the city. You know the town, stupid. This is all authentic ground. You could get poked, grabbed and choked and shot up for product. Bang cola, stay in the lab. Too many dumb niggas is scheming. You could get murked up in the cab. Shout out the niggas that be jerking tags, rolling in jags. Good boy levers, hood boys that blast you. Niggas that carry ones and hit grass and love hip hop. The shit that bring money out of ziplocs. Protect your dome or warning. What karma do to the kid? I have you on the floor with your armor loose. Break the board.
Shay 45, I got Chris Jericho. He's got to leave in fucking 3 minutes. So whatever you're gonna ask, do that shit quick as fuck. 888-742-3345. Mario in Houston. Go ahead, Mario. Mario.
Hey, Chris, I just wanted to ask, like, what was harder, like your debut in like the UFC or like your debut as like wrestling?
You fought in the UFC?
Like, what were you most nervous for?
Well, I've never been in the UFC, so I was definitely not nervous about that at all.
That was easy.
That was an easy one.
That was a quick phone call. What the fuck up?
He thought I was Conor McGregor. What? Jericho? Who's that?
Zookeeper in Philly.
Yo.
Go ahead, man.
What's up, Super Zookeeper? How you doing? Chris Jericho, what's up?
How you doing, man? I was just in Philly on Saturday. Great city as always.
Well,
hey,
you must have been to a different part. What were you going to say, Zookeeper? Go ahead, man.
Hey, yo, enough respect to Chris Jericho, you know what I mean? And everything that you do, man. Enough for love and respect, man. It's for Super Zookeeper, man, the Badland camp. You know what I'm saying? You know, the whole WWE movement, you know. I grew up off that, you know what I'm saying? And hip-hop and wrestling, you know what I'm saying? Definitely saved my life, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, you know what I mean?
That's cool, man.
It's kind of funny how I think it's, I'm going to cut him off, but like so much rap is kind of influenced by wrestling.
Well, once again, so is rock and roll, too. There's a lot of similarities between rap and rock and roll and wrestling.
Break it down for me.
Well, I mean, I think both of them, especially from a rock and roll standpoint, and from rap too, because rap is also very aggressive. It's a very aggressive form of entertainment with a lot of anger behind it, but also depending on what kind of a crowd you have to decide how good your show is. But it's very electric, and it's very much, once again, being alive and connecting. And you know, rapping is basically cutting a promo on somebody's, which we say talking shit.
Yeah.
And if you can do it right and you can do it well, that's where you really connect.
Yeah, and you fucking like, you're like Ric Flair, like.
Well, yeah, I mean, and that's why, like, you know, I'm buzz with Method Man, and he loves wrestling.
Yeah.
There's a lot of similarities between what he does. It goes back to Muhammad Ali, man, which goes back to Freddie Blassie, which was a wrestler that Ali learned his rap from. That a lot of rappers take the cue from Ali. A lot of wrestlers take the cue from Ali. It all stems from wrestling. That's where Ali learned his rap, was from a guy called Freddie Blassie. They always credit it to Gorgeous George, but it's a guy called Freddie Blassie who was a real great talker in the early, late 60s that Ali loved. And look what all of his influence for all of us, that what we do.
He knew how to sell a fucking fight.
He did. And everybody learns from Ali. You know, everyone wants to be like Ali as a rapper, as a wrestler. You know, it's that mastery of the mic.
All right, so All Elite Wrestling, Double or Nothing, Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega this Saturday, May 25th. It's already sold out. You can watch it on demand. Just check your local listings and check StubHub. Maybe you can get. Maybe you can still get it. I'm sure some scalpers got some tickets.
Put on a fake mustache and carry my bag into the arena.
Yeah. Hey, walk in that bitch with a ladder. They won't stop you. Just
That's
be like,
right.
yeah.
Just act like you're supposed to be there.
Yeah, just have a fucking ladder. Also, check out Chris's band Fozzy. Fucking over 20 million streams. Goddamn, son.
We're up to 30 now. Damn, man.
Crushing that shit. In a minute, you got up to 30.
And most of those are from Massachusetts.
Fuck. And you got a cruise?
I got a cruise, too.
Chris Jericho's Rock and Roll Wrestling Rager at Sea.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I would like to go down there and just bang some sluts.
All right. Some mermaid sluts.
Some mermaid. Ugh.
And on that note,
that's fucking awesome. All right, Chris Jericho, he's got to go.
Thank you,
go.
brother. Cheers,
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Fly, watch, splash, talk, fast, dash, smooth, spit, cash.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
Oh, what up, though? How you doing? Are you going through a thing? Having a tough run of it? Need to holler at somebody? All your friends are fucking idiots. Or they just don't keep it real with you because they want to stay friends. Well, I'm not your friend. So I'll keep it 1 billion. 1 zillion. 1 trillion. I don't know what's more, a trillion or a zillion, but I'll keep it whatever's more. If your girlfriend's giving you problems, your baby mama's giving you problems, your baby daddy giving you problems, your mom giving you problems, is your dad giving you fucking agita, giving you a headache? Your boss, call up right now, 888-742-3345, 888-742-3345. I will coach your life. That's What Would You Do? It's coming up next.
It's like a ray of light, beaming down knowledge from the heavens above.
What would you do? You need advice?
Call us up right now.
888-SHADE-45. What would you do?
On Shade 45.
What's happening? You having problems? You want to talk to somebody? Talk to me. I'll solve your problems. Sean in Detroit, what's up?
What up, dude? So my girlfriend won't say she loves me. We've been dating for about a year. We fuck all the time and everything, but she won't say she loves me.
Maybe she doesn't.
Damn. I mean, what do you think I should do then? Because I love her, but...
It's tough. Have you talked to her about it? What did she say?
Yeah. So she keeps saying that she's not there yet. She says she really cares about me and everything, but she just says she's not there yet. So,
bro, and if you can't fuck the love into her in a year, she's either broken or your dick game is horrible.
Nah, man. If I'm not getting it done, I get on my hands and knees, and I eat that shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
I mean, I'm right there with you.
I mean,
yeah,
it's just like I don't know if I should wait or I don't know what to do.
I don't think she's that invested in you, man. It's tough. It's tough being like the one that's more invested in the situation. When did you tell her that you loved her? How soon did you tell her?
Not that soon. Probably like a month ago, something like that.
Okay, so you waited. Damn, y'all was seeing each other exclusively for almost a year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like rushing into things like that.
No, that's cool. Like,
yeah.
Is she respectful of you and all that shit? And
oh yeah, for sure. Like I met her parents. She's not my parents. All of that jazz. So
she's doing that. She's doing everything that shows. Is she doing everything that shows you that she loves you?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Like I just don't think she knows what love is. That's what I personally think. Because like her parents love me. Like I got her mom something for Mother's Day, and even her mom wrote me a note saying that she loves me, and I was like, okay then.
You gonna start fucking the mom then? Guess it doesn't matter. Guess that whole story doesn't matter that you just told me. She might be like, you ever see that movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze where he could never tell Demi Moore that he loved her? He would just say ditto. Yeah. She might be like Patrick Swayze.
Damn.
She might need to die in a knife fight before she figures out that she loves you.
God damn. But then it's just like, do I want to wait around forever,
Yeah, I mean, like, look, stop telling her that you love her.
Okay, so just don't say it ever until she says it, or if she says it.
Yeah, that way it'll take the fucking, you won't be like, you won't feel like such a fucking bitch. Be like, I love you. And then she'll be like, that's great. And then a piece of you is going to die inside over and over again.
Yeah.
And then she'll see that and she'll resent you. She'll be like, look at this fucker, this weak fuck.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird how shit goes like that? So you're gonna have to ixnay all that I love you shit. Be like, cool. Be like, yeah, we rushed
whatever.
it. And then give it a time frame. Like, yo, I don't know, dude. Like, if you, man, I don't, what is it? Like, I don't even know. I haven't been with a girl in so damn long. I think I was telling both girls that I was with that I loved them within seeing them exclusively between 6 months to a year, something like that. I'm just trying to guess.
Yeah, I mean, That's probably like a pretty good time frame. That's why I said it, because it was about time, you know. I mean, we've done all the other stuff, so. I mean,
it's like
you
you licked her asshole, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You ate her butt.
I mean, I don't think it gets any more intimate than that.
Nope, it sure doesn't. Maybe if she jogged and then you ate her ass, that'd be more intimate. But yeah, dude, she just either she doesn't know how to say either she's kind of broken, doesn't know how to say it, or she just doesn't love you.
I mean, I think the thing about it is she went to Catholic high school, all girls school, so I just don't know if she knows how to interact with guys. I think that might be part of it too. She's never been around the other sex.
Maybe she just doesn't love you, bro.
I mean, maybe. I guess I just got to put a time frame on it and just let her go.
Yeah, maybe you work. Yeah, maybe don't tell her that, but just be like, look, man, how long can I take fucking being with this girl, loving her, and her not loving me back? How long?
I don't know.
How long?
Probably like 2 more months.
2 more months.
Maybe
All right.
2 months. I mean,
stop telling her that you love her, and just keep dating her for the next 2 months, doing what you do. And if it's that big of a deal to you, then dump her ass. Cause bro, if she can't figure out if she loves you or not in a fucking year, how often you see her ass? A couple times a week?
Probably like 3 times a week, something like that.
Bro. Yeah, man, you ain't fucking her right.
I guess not. I don't know. I'm just not. I can't put love into her.
Can't fuck the love into her. Does she have a good relationship with her dad and shit, or not?
Yeah, she does. She has a really good relationship with both her parents. So I don't know.
It's weird. I'm truly baffled by this one. I'm gonna just say that she doesn't.
Yeah. So just give her those 2 months and just walk.
Yeah. If you're not getting what you need, if you need love, which we all do, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah, for sure.
If you need love and you felt like you've given her enough time and she still isn't. But what I'm saying is, if she's showing you love without telling you, maybe she just got some weird mental block. But if she ain't showing you and ain't telling you, she don't love your ass.
Nah, she definitely shows it. She took me out for dinner.
Wow. All right, we can go on and on forever with that one. Dennis.
Hey, what's up, man?
Chilling, man. What's your problem?
My problem is my pops, man. I didn't grow up with my mom or dad till I was 9 years old. I moved in with both of them, and I thought, I felt like I was going more close with my dad for a little bit. So I started seeing the shit he was doing. You know what I mean? He was beating on my mom, and he was making making her pay all the rent and shit. He was saving his money. Long story short, when I was about 12, he bounced out the house, left us with a car, the whole 9, piece of shit type style. But yeah, so I didn't talk to his ass for a while, man. And then when I had a kid, I was like, damn, I feel like my father needs to be in the picture somehow, just on the weekends here and there or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to have I want my kid to see, my pops, and him to see me, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So he could keep it going the same way. But anyways, long story short, he left. I got back with him when I was 20 then, and like I said, my son was just born, and we went over to his house, and all he did was fucking kind of judge my girl, and oh, this what you went with, and
damn,
like that. My girl's fine. My girl's fine, man. She's all right. And
I don't care if she's a fucking troll. I don't care if she looks like a fucking bag of shit. You had a baby with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Ain't no, is this what you went with? He needs to be supportive. Look,
that's what I was saying.
This is what I'm getting. Your dad sounds like a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
So, if you're gonna have him in your life, you're gonna need to create some boundaries, and you can't. He's not gonna stop being a fucking asshole. That's just him. All right. Everything that you've told me about him sounds like a fucking asshole. All right.
It sums it up.
Like, it doesn't, no matter how much you love him, he's going to be a fucking dick. So there you go.
Yeah.
So now you got to ask yourself, do you want your children to have a relationship with their grandfather? And if the answer is yes, just bring them around, keep the boundaries up. If you see him being a dick to the fucking kids, then you tried, and fucking you don't need to be around them.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah. Yeah, my thing is also, man, and it's like I just literally read your book the other day at the airport. I finished it, Hyena. And it's like when you talk about your pops and stuff and like how you had your car rank and all that shit, it's like, damn, I bet if like shit like that happened to me, that motherfucker wouldn't even come around. You know what I mean? And I was on that shit, like literally I was on that shit like at the airport like this weekend. So it's like, you know what I mean? Even shit like that, I'm like, I probably don't even care about me like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's weird, man. Some people are fucking, they're broken, and you're dealing with them, and it's tough, bro. It's like, it's one of those deals where it's like, I don't think he's gonna change, you know. So you have to love his acceptance. So you have to accept him for what he is. But
because
what he is a piece of shit.
Yeah, and it's crazy, man, because even like, you know, he's an ex-Marine, Special Forces. You know, if you talk about like, you know, his, you know, outside of being a parent, he's actually, you know, he was actually good. He was a bad motherfucker, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's got plates all over his fucking walls and everything. But I mean, that's fatherhood is a different story, I guess. But anyways, that Hyena book, man, off the chain.
Thank you,
I'm
man.
telling everybody at work about it, man. And where I work, it's everybody's stuck up and it's 50 plus, so they don't really, you know what I mean? They rather read some other shit. But I'm turning them into it, and two of them already are reading. So just letting you know.
Thanks, Dennis. Check out Hummingbird, because it deals with a little bit more of the darker side of the family shit that you might be able to relate to. Look, he's still your dad. You're going to love him no matter what, but he just sounds like a fucking dick. Dude, did I just lose the guy? If there's somebody very special on hold, can you please keep them there for me? I literally lost a guy whose wife keeps getting abortions. Just manicure the tables. Stay on the shit. If you see somebody very special and they've been on hold for 7 minutes, fucking get back on the line and make sure that they stay. Eight 742-3345. If you want to call back, dude, I would love to talk to you. Gage in Colorado. What's up, Gage?
What up, Jude?
Chillin', man. How you doing? What's your problem?
I'm good, bro. But all right, so my girl's parents, right? They're trying to move to Colorado and live with us from Missouri, and they want to live with us for a whole year, bro. And I'm not having that shit. So I just don't know how to break it to them. You know what I mean?
Just how you broke it to me.
That's it?
Yeah, and you got to tell your wife first. You got to be like, look, man, they are not staying at the house for a full year. And I would probably, like, what are they? Why don't they save their money while they're in Missouri and then move out once they got a little fucking nest egg, like some goddamn grown-ups, and get their own shit?
See, that's the thing, though, bro, is that they're like fucking children. They're like children. So
I know.
Me and my girl do pretty good, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're going to end up being parents who are parents. You know this. I can see it a mile away. I can see it a mile away. And if you want to do that, go ahead. But you got to get.
That's what I don't want, Judy.
All right, so you got to get the girl. You got to get your girl on the same page. You got to be like, look, man. Like, if they move in with us, they ain't never gonna fucking leave. And a year is a ridiculously long time for somebody to be staying with us. ridiculous.
Fuck yeah. I told him maybe like a month.
I don't even, like, honestly, real talk, I would rather give them a couple grand
rent or something
so they can start off than have them up at my fucking house. Because once they get in your house, they got the keys, they got their shit there. It's a real pain in the ass to fucking get them the fuck out. And if you and your girl are doing real good, like, that could be an option. It doesn't have to be an option. You can tell them to fuck off and get their own money up. But I'm giving you more options than actually having them move in.
Yeah, because they were trying to talk about paying us rent to live with us and shit, but I don't want that because if they start paying money, they're gonna feel entitled and shit.
No. How old are they?
They're fucking grown, bro. They're like fucking in the mid-50s.
No, dude. Tell your girl, be like, look, man, we're not gonna have them in here. We're not gonna be able to fucking. I'm not gonna be able to walk around the house naked. I'm not gonna be able to fuck you wherever the fuck.
Be able to fuck.
Yeah,
exactly.
Start fucking her in the kitchen and shit, just so she can get a taste of it. Be like, we're not gonna be able to fuck in the kitchen like we used to.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
All right, man. So just tell her straight up, then. Nah.
Yeah, you gotta talk to your girl first. Get her on the same page. Be like, look, man, and then give her. And if she's still hung up on it, then that's when you introduce her. All right, okay. What if we cake them up, give them a couple, give them the money because they're never gonna pay you back. And that way, that way you don't have to. That way you won't have that fucking anger hanging over your head. Because I can smell it. I can smell the loser in them. They're never gonna fucking pay you back. So, just give them the fucking money. Like, here, take the fucking money. Stay the fuck away from me. Stay the fuck out the goddamn house, and go find you a nice little spot. But hopefully, you don't even got to do it.
She knows that too. Fuck.
Dog, be a fucking man.
All right, I'm gonna get them.
Be a fucking man, dude. Be a man.
All right, Judy. All right, Judy.
Thank you, dog. Be a man. Talk to your girl. Tell her, be like, look, man, no, we're not gonna do it like this. I'm not gonna have them up in the fucking house. And if she's still fucking bummed out, be like, here's an option that we can do. Here's a tenable option. Use a big word on her ass, like tenable. Here's a tenable option that we can do. We can give them some money, and they can put their money that they got, and then they can start their life here. And you can have your parents around you, but they will not be living with us ever.
All right, Jude.
Bye. Kim.
Hey, Jude.
What's your problem?
I'm married. I got a boyfriend too. I've been married to my husband. I've been with my husband for like 14 years, and the longer I'm with him, the more I don't like him. But every time I talk about divorcing him, he talks about killing himself.
You can't use his suicide as a way for you to fucking. Do not let him use his threatened suicide to get you to stay. So just leave him.
I think he might actually do it.
All right, then.
And then that's something I got to live with.
No, you don't have to. You're not responsible for his life. It's his fucking life. He's the fucking grown up.
Yeah.
Harden the fuck up.
Christ's
sakes, harden the fuck up.
I don't want to be with him anymore.
I know you're done with you've been cheating on the fucking guy. You're done with him. You keep trying to leave him. He's like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself if you go. And deep down, that makes you feel fucking good.
No, it does not.
You probably like that shit. You're still there.
Yes.
Oh, he needs me. Tell him, I'll be like, yo, all right, just if you kill, cut up and down, not across. I'm out.
I told him just don't do it in my house.
That's
do
good.
It in the barn.
Yeah. You might have to sell the house because he might haunt that bitch. But other than that, he ain't gonna kill himself. And like, for everybody out there, like, if someone fucking keeps threatening suicide, then fucking call their bluff or call fucking the insane asylum on them. Be like, look, bro, like I'm tired. Do that shit again, and I'm gonna call the fucking insane asylum to come get your ass and have them 151 your ass, whatever the number is. I think that's the right number. I don't know because I don't have to use it because I don't hang out with fucking loonies. All right, Kim.
Thank you, Jude.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Fucking, I'm gonna kill myself. Man, I wish a chick would tell me that shit. I'm like, die. It's only because my father always likes to try to use that fucking guilt trip shit. He tried to do me, I'm gonna die soon. I'm like, yeah, and I'll fucking talk at your eulogy. Like, what do you want me to fucking do, man? I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna do. Anybody that uses that, fuck them, dog. They're manipulative. All right. 888-742-3345. I'm gonna play one song.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
Shade 45, we are back. Ooh, that was Eminem and Logic. And we're gonna fucking help out some people. 888-742-3345. Eric in Pomona. Eric. Eric.
Yes, sir.
What's up, bro?
Yes.
What's the problem?
Oh, what's up, man? How you doing? So I have this problem. I'm with my girlfriend currently. She caught her ex on that Grinder shit, that gay site on the phone.
Yes. Yeah.
Talking to another dude.
Were they living together? How did she?
What was that?
How did she catch him doing that?
So we were at one point we were all friends, right? So all of us. So I know her and I know him for quite a while.
Okay.
So we were hanging out, we were having drinks, and we go home. Everybody goes home, and he stays up, I guess, outside his house in his car on his phone.
Oh.
And she's wondering like, why the fuck is this guy not fucking coming home? Like, what the fuck's going on? And I guess she peeps out through the window and she sees him from a distance and sees him on his phone in his car. He's drunk. So he's in his car. She peeps out. God. She sees him. She fucking sneaks up, to the back.
Yeah.
And fucking just sits there in the car just looking at him text, I guess, another guy.
Okay.
And when she gets the opportunity, she fucking opens the car door.
Okay.
And
all right. Okay. She's mad. All right. But they're not together anymore.
No, not. I mean, they're living together, but not. They're not together.
All right. Then what's the problem? He's gay.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know what. I mean, they're still married. I don't understand why she won't leave the dude, like for good. Like, come stay with me. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like a wild situation. Like, you're homies with this dude. You're fucking his wife.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we were at one point. I mean, it's no longer, obviously everybody split after that. We all cut connections with him. For sure, because we were, that was fucking weird. But my issue is,
she's cheating too, though.
I have my own. What was that?
Just wear a condom with her, because she's probably fucking him too, and who knows what the fuck he's doing on a Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying? Meeting up in a park, sucking somebody off. Think about gay dudes, man. Gay dudes can get dick whenever they want.
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting and weird, man. I was just stuck between, I don't know why she won't leave. She said it's because of the kids. And I know she's not, I don't think she's fucking him. I mean, I can't be 100%, I can't sit here and lie to myself, but
she's probably fucking him.
Pretty sure she's not,
she's fucking him. She's staying with him.
Yeah, well, she's telling me it's because of the kids. They do have 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? So
he might be able to fuck her for a mad long time because he's used to tight men's assholes.
Yeah. So I mean, it's nothing. There's nothing. I'm trying to. Me personally, I'm trying to get things going.
I don't. You know what, E man? Maybe she ain't the one for you, bro.
Yeah, you think I should bounce out?
Yeah, dog. Like, do you really want to be a stepdad? And you're signing up for like to be a stepdad. You're a home wrecker. Fucking
it's all bad, huh?
Yeah, and she's got you on hold for a gay dude.
Right.
The dude's gay. Clearly, he's probably 70% gay, 30% straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Straight enough to fuck her, but low key when he's drunk, he wants dick. So what does that say? That's
sure.
That's his inner him coming out, being, hey, bro, I need some dick.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Yeah, man.
Fire too, man.
Well, there's a lot of fire girls out there that don't have 2 fucking kids and a gay dad, a gay husband that she won't leave you for.
That shit's crazy, man.
Well, how's that? That must fucking really fucking kill your self-esteem, huh?
Well,
she won't leave you for a fucking gay dude.
I mean, it's not that she won't leave him. It's just she won't leave the house because the kids are so.
Yeah.
You know, they had that father. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's tough.
Lie to yourself some more. Lie to yourself some more. Now, all I'm telling you is the fucking truth. She's with him. She's married to him. She's got kids with him. He's gay. She's cheating on him with you, but she won't leave him. That's it, bro. It's done. It's over. Tony in Newport News.
What's going on, brother?
You got it, dog. What's up?
Man, just need some advice, man. Badass stepson in particular.
How old is he?
He's 16, going on 17 later this year. Can't tell him nothing. You know, when it's smoking weed 100 miles an hour. You know, ain't doing good in school, hanging out. You know, the mama ain't really got no control over. Daddy in and out, and you know, just turning the house upside down.
How long have you been in his life for?
Going on 5 years.
Huh. And has it always been like this or no?
Well, you know, he was younger, but he always been, you know, well, you know, his mom, you know, she real passive, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so he's just been running roughshod.
Exactly.
I guess it's a tough one when you're not the father. You gotta talk to the mom and get the mom on board with you. You guys gotta be a team together.
And that's the thing, you know, we got a child together, so you know, I'm sticking around for our child too, you know. And I love the little boy, but the way that boy turned the house up, I done packed my stuff up. You know what I mean? I just can't deal with it.
Yeah. He'll be gone in 2 years. You can always kick him out, right?
Yeah, but he's stealing. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's stealing?
Yeah, it's like I can't take it no more.
God
so, you know,
damn.
I mean, I don't want to feel like the bad guy, you know, for leaving.
No, it's not all.
Supposed to do.
Yeah, it's always tough when you take on someone else's kid, and especially if the mom or the dad it doesn't have your back. Like y'all got to be a team. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have you're paying rent. You're helping to feed this motherfucker, but you can't say shit about the way he's behaving. It's bullshit.
Tell me about it. Going through the windows, you know what I mean?
Jesus fucking Christ. And the mom doesn't do anything?
Man, I go in the bathroom. He got damn blunt guts in the toilet. And he gone out the house, you know, just no respect. It's just like, you know, I'm ready to kill him.
Yeah, well, don't kill him. What does the wife say?
You know, she don't know what to do. That's her son. She don't know what to do.
Well, have you spoke to his real dad?
No, because he's not really He's not really around. He in and out. You know, he in the streets.
Maybe you could even reach out to his real father, man. Be like, hey, look, bro, like, your son's fucking up. If you want to holler at him.
All he gonna say is, well, if he think he grown, let him go. Let him just do what he want to do. Till that's the type of father he is. Cause he don't want him.
Yeah. Well, you could try that talk, but it might end that way. Be like, okay, then let him do what he wants to do at your house. Because he's fucking shit up over here for me and my kid.
He turned his motherfucker upside down, you know?
Yeah. Look, man, the thing is like a lot of times kids do this shit because they want. I used to act up and fucking pray for my fucking. Whether I knew it in the back of my mind or not, I wanted my dad to stop me. I needed to have some boundaries because that shit made me feel secure. You know what I mean? I knew that I could like test the waters without totally killing my fucking self. And I'm grateful for my father for that. But so your wife really needs to
step it up.
Yeah,
you know, she grew up spoiled though. You know what I mean? She grew up spoiled.
I don't know.
Big house.
Well,
on phone line. You know what I mean?
I feel you, bro. Like, look, man, you can talk to her, and if she don't want to do nothing, then I guess let's move out for a bit, and maybe y'all can get back together once he moves out.
Tell me about it, 'cause that's what it's looking like. I just can't take no more.
I don't blame you, man. Keep your head up, dog. And it's an impossible war to win if you guys are divided. And it sounds to me like she doesn't want to do shit to fucking change things.
Exactly. Almost like she's scared of him. You know what I mean?
She probably is. She probably wants him to like her more than fucking respect her.
Mother friend.
Yeah.
Mother friend.
It's the worst thing you can do to a kid. Worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
Try to get him to like you. Fuck that. Just
Tell
do
me
what the
about
fuck I
it.
tell
Tell me
you.
about it.
All right, man.
But, you know, my child good, and, you know, that's it. And that's what I try to focus on.
All right.
Positive shit. But, yeah, shout out to you and your show, Jude,
Thanks.
man.
All right, man. Be well, man. Let's go to Olivia. Olivia.
Hi.
How you doing? What's your problem?
Okay, so I had to borrow money from my boyfriend to pay my cell phone bill because I just changed jobs, and he won't call me at all. He hasn't talked to me at all today. I'm not really sure if he's like really, really pissed off at me or.
How much you borrow?
$80.
And when you gonna pay him back?
In 2 weeks when I get paid.
When did he give it to you?
Last night.
He gave it to you last night. He's mad about it.
Yeah, so it was his idea in the first place because he was like, well, hey, I'll just put you on my plan and then it'll be cheaper for you anyways. So we did that. And then all of a sudden he's got like this serious issue. Like I woke up this morning, I said, hey, good morning. And he goes, hey. And then he goes, bye. Nothing
Weird.
for the rest of the day.
Damn, he's being a
I
bitch.
know.
There might be some other deeper shit besides this little money loan and shit to investigate.
Well,
it sounds weird to me, man.
I mean, I know there is because, like, he wants me to grow up, and he doesn't think that I'm, like, grown up enough because I've only been in one relationship besides with him.
How old is he and how old
And
are
my
you?
last relationship was 10 years. I'm 29, and I think he's, like, 44.
All right, look, man, just hit him up. Be like, look, man, I know that you view this as me fucking up, and I see where you're coming from. I should be grown enough to be able to switch phone plans without having to borrow money. So
See,
maybe,
like, I've already done that. I feel like he's taking me, like, he doesn't understand where I'm coming from.
where
like,
you coming from?
So I'm a single mom, and all my bills and everything, they all get paid. My son is taken care of 24/7, 100%, regardless. And if I have to do without my cell phone for a month, so be it.
Okay.
Like, as long as he's okay.
Okay.
But he doesn't see it that way. He doesn't understand what I'm spending my money on.
But he's
Like,
probably spending money on
maybe
you,
I'm
so
not
therefore he's
budgeting
spending
right.
money on your son.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He probably
So-
thinks that he's spending. You feel like you're spending all his money on your son, but if he's spending all his money on you, that money is going to your son as well.
Well, he's only ever given me that $80 for my phone. That's it.
He ain't ever take you out to eat or
And-
nothing?
I mean, like, when we go out to eat and stuff, we normally do, like, he'll pay one time and then I'll pay the next time.
Jesus
because
Christ.
I don't really see, like, what the big deal is. It's
Man,
just
this
food
guy, look, bro,
and company.
he sounds like he's being a dick. All right? Is this who you
Well,
want?
he's retired military, and he's, like, super set in his ways.
You need to talk to
And
him.
he's really smart.
He ain't that
He
smart.
won't talk to me.
Well, what is he mad about? That you got a kid and you come up short? Maybe you need to start getting some child support or some shit like that.
Well, I'm actually working on that. My ex, I'm taking my ex to court.
All right, so there you go, baby stuff.
But we haven't heard anything back yet.
Well, if he doesn't show up, they just start fucking. I think they just find him guilty or whatever the fuck. So you'll be straight. Look, man, there's a bunch of shit that you should have been doing that you haven't been doing, and he's fucking annoyed with you about it. Okay?
Like what?
Like
I mean,
everything I
like,
just
I know
said.
you don't know.
Like everything.
Right.
Like a lot of you single motherfuckers don't understand. You single parents out there, you think that you get a mate, and you think that you're doing everything on your own, but you're not, because this mate
He's got
is
a child my age
supplementing
as
your
well.
life.
Or sorry, I meant he's got a child that's my son's age as well.
That he's taking care of.
And yeah, so I don't understand why
But
he doesn't see.
He's not borrowing money from you. You're borrowing money from him.
True.
Look, man, I think he's not handling this well. Give him, don't.
Is there any way that I can smooth it over? Or
Yeah.
should I like,
Just give him a minute and be like, yo, dude, like, what? Let's talk. Let's talk. Like, I know that you're mad at me. Let's have a discussion and find out where he's really coming from. It might be, and look, and be like, look, yo, moving forward, you giving me the silent treatment is very passive aggressive, and we're not going to be able to build from that. At least say, hey man, I'm really mad at you. I can't talk right now. Let's talk later on. At least you know where the fuck you stand. You know what I mean? Him doing that shit to you, that's bitch shit. That's for fucking 19-year-old girls.
Oh shit, that's mean.
Well, that's what he was doing. He's acting like a bitch. I'm mad at you. Run out the house, don't say nothing. Fuck is that? Got a problem? Tell you.
Right.
Don't look. It sounds to me like you're working. You're going in the right direction. You're just not going as fast as he wants it to be going. Don't beat yourself up too bad, and get him his money as soon as possible.
True.
Should I might even borrow $80 from my mom just to shut his ass up and be like, look, I'll get you the money. Look, here's some money. Here's your fucking money. Yeah, here's your money. Pay your mom back at the end of the 2 weeks. Just get him his fucking money so he can shut the fuck up.
Well, he's not talking. That's the problem. I don't want him to shut the fuck up. I want him to actually fucking talk.
Well, you know what the fuck I'm
But
saying.
I understand.
All right, then.
Yeah.
No wonder he doesn't want to talk to you. You're over here splitting hairs.
Sorry.
I'm just fucking with you. All right, man. Keep your head up. You ain't doing that bad.
All right.
I thought you were gonna be way worse. So there you go. You good.
Oh, okay.
All right. John in Canada.
Hey, Jude. So I have a problem. I've been messing with this girl just a few times, maybe 2 or 3. But recently I found out I was adopted, and turns out the girl's my aunt.
Whoa. How did you find out the girl's your aunt? Through like 23andMe or something?
Well, it was through, some connection. He just got back to me that this potentially could be a relative, and, turned out it's my aunt.
On your mom's side or your dad's side? Just out of curiosity.
Dad's side.
That's better than your mom's side. Because it would be closer to like your mom's pussy.
Yeah, that's true too, man. That's true too. But that's the problem. What do I do? I basically banged my aunt.
Yeah. You didn't do it on purpose. And you don't see her all the time, so fuck it. This is basically like the end of Game of Thrones.
Oh, that's true.
Now,
That's true, man.
he ended up killing her.
And he had a dragon. She had a dragon tattoo too, so maybe that was it.
Yeah, don't stab her like John did. Spoiler alert. Jon Snow, not you, big chin fuck. John took off his fucking got. He's like, did you call? Like, no. Look, man. You don't see. Look, you don't see her anyway. Just stop fucking her.
Yeah.
And pretend like it never fucking happened. It's not like you're gonna run into her at any family events.
Yeah, that's true, man. I'm adopted.
Yeah.
I never see her.
And if she presses, be like, look, man, turns out you're my aunt. But I wouldn't even lay that on her.
Yeah.
Just
that's true. That's
have that
true,
be
man.
with
That's
you.
true.
Just be like, hey, look, man, I don't want to sleep with you no more. Some shit came up on my side. It's not you, it's me. And if she presses, be like, look, you're my fucking aunt.
Well, I haven't done anything. Like I said, 2 or 3 times. I haven't done anything with her for months now. So.
Oh, you good, man? Just fucking. Psh. So what? You fucked your aunt on accident. Some people fuck their brothers on purpose. You know what I mean? You fucked your aunt on accident. So you're not that bad of a guy.
That's true.
Yeah, don't beat yourself
up.
Right. It's whatever.
All right.
All right, so fixed. All right, let's get through these real quick. Ryan in New Jersey, go ahead.
What's good, my man, Rude?
What is your problem?
So I got a friend that's a compulsive gambler, and I lent him money before, and he still asks me for money again, and I don't think I should give it to him. He's trying to, hide it from his wife.
Don't give him any money.
The problem is he's, my good friend from high school, known him for many years.
I don't care. Don't give him any money.
Now we're not talking to each other because of this.
Well, I guess you guys aren't that good of friends.
But he still owes me the money, so if I don't talk to him, how do I get the money back?
How much money does he owe you?
Couple racks.
A couple $1,000?
Yeah, a couple racks.
But he wants more money.
Well, he wanted me to give him more money, and the number kept going up because he kept losing more.
Well,
that's at a certain point, I told him to go fuck himself because he said it was my fault.
Dude, this guy is he's a degenerate gambler. There's no way you're gonna fucking change him. You lost $2,000. Now, if you want, you can go be savage and go to his house and take his television and shit and be like, "This is mine now." And when his wife asks, be like,
the worst part is I don't even want to tell his wife because he just had a newborn kid, so I don't want to ruin his life. You know what I mean?
Well, that sounds like you have some good leverage to get your money back. Be like, look, bro, you better. But that's the thing. He doesn't have the money to give you. And any money he gets, he's going to go gamble because he thinks he'll make it back plus some.
Well, he said he's stopping now, but
he's a fucking liar. He's a liar.
Back every time. That's why I kept losing.
That's what I'm saying. He's a fucking.
Go fuck himself.
Wow, Ryan. I thought we were going to be fast with this one, and turns out we're 2 minutes into it. Look, fuck him. Quit giving him money. He's not a good friend. He's a fucking. He's putting his addiction ahead of you. He's selfish. Most people with addictions.
So basically, you're saying I'm too nice to him.
Yeah. So you can either just chalk the money up as a loss, or go to his house and take $2,000 worth of his shit. But do not, under any circumstances, give him any more money. All right?
I'm definitely not giving more money, but I want to talk to my friend. You know what I mean?
He's not your friend. He's not your friend. You know who gives a fuck about him? He gives two shits about you. You don't matter to him.
I've had friends that have gone through heroin addiction and gotten sober, and they were pieces of shit, and now they're my friends now. So how is the gambling any different?
You can be his friend again down the road. You cannot be his friend now. Because right now,
that's the problem. That's not
bye. You're a bitch. I'm gonna be friends with him. I just want to lose a friend. Fuck it, dog. Give him some more money, you fucking moron. I don't want to lose a friend. You are enabling him. Let him hit rock bottom. Let him get his life back together. Then y'all can be some friends. Robert in Iowa, go ahead.
What's happening, Jude?
Shit, chilling. Go. What's your problem?
Man, I got this chick I've been with for 4 years. We got together I'm from California, so we got together in California out here to Iowa for a simpler way of living. Her parents helped us buy a house, and about last month, I found out she's smoking methamphetamine.
Damn.
So now I'm like, well, I don't smoke dope or nothing like that. I might smoke some weed here and there, but I'm not with that program. But at the same time, she cooks, she cleans, she does everything a man needs her to do, except for the fact that she's smoking dope.
That's kind of a big accept, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
She's probably horny too, huh?
Oh yeah, we fuck every day, man.
Yeah, because she's a meth head.
Yeah, obviously.
You're enjoying all the upsides of her meth habit, but that only lasts for so long. So
right. And with the meth habit, like she stay up sometimes at night, clean up the house and stuff like that. But she's Mexican. Her whole family acts like that. They all loud. They all aggressive. You know what I mean? The whole shit.
Yeah.
But I just, cause my dad a dope head, so I figured I'd be able to catch some shit like that if it ever went down on that aspect of my life. But I didn't catch it until 3.5 years later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she was smoking dope the whole time. I don't know, man.
The whole time.
I'd drop kick her, man. I'd go solo.
Go solo and just figure out the shit on my own.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah.
I heard the fuck out. I heard out of that, man. Hell yeah. It's kind of a hit or miss because I actually got feelings for the chick because we've been so long. But,
I know you love her, but like,
yeah, man. I'm even willing to try. You know, let's kick it. You know what I mean? Take her out to rehab or something, find something else. But
well, give her that option. Tell her like I'm leaving unless
you straighten the fuck up.
Yes.
All right, 100.
All right,
Appreciate
man.
you.
Peace. All right. Let's play some music. I'll talk to the rest of y'all off the air. 888-742-3345. I'll talk to everybody else off the air if you've been waiting. News is coming up next.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you. And now, it's time for News from the Chin with John Z. Matthews.
We got another article telling us that we are in a sex drought here in the United States.
We're in a sex drought?
Adults are going without sex for a year, and the number of people doing that reached its highest numbers in 2018, with an incredible amount of young men making up most of the sexless behavior here.
Congratulations, you feminists. You've fucking neutered the men. You did it.
According to this...
You fucking neutered them.
Surveys telling me...
You've indoctrinated them to hate themselves. They're afraid to fucking holler at you. They don't even know how to.
Nearly 23% of men in their 20s spent an entire year without having sex.
Wow, dude. Look, man, that's porn. That's video. Look, you don't got to go outside. You can catch a nut right there. You can fucking jerk off. And I know there's some fucking... That's what the incels are, right? Involuntary celibates.
Those guys are idiots.
I've still been trying to get a fucking incel on this show to talk to him. Look, you fucking guys out there, go get some fucking pussy, all right?
But also, guys,
you need human contact. It's not just jerk. Like, you need to be touched by someone else. And it's kind of good practice to talk to other people and shit, and face to face.
So, but they're saying that young men are also more likely to be living at home with the parents. Obviously, not a lot of sex happening there.
That's because we've allowed our children to... Did you know that they didn't have teenagers until the 50s and shit?
What do you mean?
Bro, there wasn't no fucking teenagers. There was like you were a child, and then you worked, and then once you had your period, you got fucking married off. Like, there wasn't no teenager shit. You just worked. And once you started being able to bust nuts and you fucking Get a wife. You'd have to work a while so that you could have some money for a wife, and then you go get a fucking wife. All this. And then we stretch the teenage shit. Oh, he's a teenager, yeah. And then, you know, and now it's like we're into our 20s before we're expecting kids to grow up. I literally have cousins that are just fucking off and driving around America and shit. And they're like, it's like, I'm not used to it. This is like the new America shit. But if you're doing it right now, if you're on a road trip right now and you don't have a job and your parents are helping you pay for this, or you crashed on your parents' couch and saved money while you're working your little shit job and now you're driving around listening to me, I don't respect you.
It's pretty clear.
Remember that when you're looking at fucking the Grand Canyon. Jude doesn't respect you. It's pretty, right? I don't respect you. You didn't earn it. It's on your mom's dime, you fucking fag.
And they are saying that a lot of these young guys don't have regular jobs, so that's
Go get a fucking job. Go get a job. Learn a trade. Dog, you know how hard it was to get a fucking plumber to the crib?
that pays well.
Yeah. Or an electrician. To get a fucking electrician. The electrician we got is like 70 years old. He's going to die soon. There's going to be holes in the game. Like, go learn a fucking trade. Get your shit together. Participate in this fucking society. Value yourself, and then other people will value you, and then you might get some pussy. And then once you feel pussy, you're going to be like, wow, this shit is fucking awesome. I'm going to get some more pussy. Because pussy feels better than jerking off. I swear to God.
That is a fact.
You ever had a blowjob? Really good. You ever fucking have a chick come on your dick? You feel like $1 million. Ever have them come in your mouth? Fucking awesome. Try it on for size. Practice. Pay attention to what they like. Listen. God.
Sound so annoyed.
I am annoyed, dude. I hate what we've become. I hate what we've become. If our great grandparents saw like all of the shit that they had to eat, the fucking shit they had to eat, and then they see you fucking half of fags living in your mom's basement not fucking doing shit, they fucking kill themselves. They'd be like, really? Really? My great-grandfather came over here on a boat at 12 to go work in the coal mines. What the fuck do you think happened to a 12-year-old on a boat for fucking 3 months? He probably got raped up and down and shit. Who the fuck knows? I don't even know what the fuck he had to... That's why I work hard, just because of the sacrifices that my folks made, and I want y'all to think about your great grandparents and the shit they had to go through, and then be like, am I living up to their standards? Am I going as hard as them? And if you can't say yes to that, then fucking, I think you should really readjust your life and try harder. That's all I'm saying. People had to really bust ass so you can live this cushy life and complain about shit. Go get some pussy, you fucking bitches.
I'm guessing you're not part of the sex drought.
No, I have sex.
Yes.
My self-esteem is based on that shit. I hate myself for other reasons, but still.
As you know, it's a little dry over here, but I'm working to fix that.
Yeah. I was talking to you the whole fucking time. I'm disgusted by you.
Oh, there are some women out there who would
That's the worst part. You got chicks and you don't even knock it down.
I'm working on it.
I'm working on it. I'm playing the long game with Domo. He hangs out with a porn star. She buys him things. He still hasn't smashed.
Well, that's true love. $40 worth of love there. Good outfit. Fine.
You're gonna ruin it in a fucking month anyway. It doesn't matter. That's the only good thing about G-Star is it looks better broken in.
Wearing them right now.
I'm sure. And the next day and the next day. Fucking G-Star Johnny.
I didn't know this, but a lot of people are having episiotomies. So
What the fuck is an episiotomy?
that is when they widen your vagina when you're giving birth.
What?
With they
Oh, they cut that shit. Oh, they did that to my baby mama. I almost fucking fainted. Oh, I'm holding my dick and my head with my eyes shut at the same time. Y'all don't even, it's just fucking, oh.
Now, USA Today, they did this report here saying that episiotomies are painful, risky, and, of course, not routinely recommended.
Yeah, dude.
Ah, what are you doing?
Quit
that.
Sorry.
Quit that.
All right. Dozens of hospitals are doing too many. It's just...
you know why? They get paid for it.
And it's just sort of like baked into the culture in some places.
Dog, I swear to God, all that shit, man. A lot of you doctors and stuff are out here trying to really help people, and then there's a lot of motherfuckers that are trying to pay off your student loans and buy a fucking pool, dude. Chopping up pussies. How much extra you think that shit, how much extra you think they run up on that shit?
Oh, it's gotta be thousands.
Yeah, for fucking sure, dude. Oh, dude.
Oh, but the stories they talk about.
I seen it. I was there firsthand. I saw that shit. I'm sitting there waiting to see if the kid's gonna come out beige or not. I'm like, is it gonna be my kid? Is it my kid? Oh shit! Now they got the scissors. Oh, what? Whoa, fuck! They just cut down there. I went outside, almost fainted.
Emily, in the article here, suffered a severe tear into her anus.
It was my child, by the way, just in case you guys were wondering.
But it looks like this tear can extend to the anus.
Ugh.
Then you're all screwed up.
Yeah, man, I don't know, bro. Like,
just, I mean, tell the doctor beforehand, hey, I don't want that. I mean, and that's the other thing these women said. It suddenly just bang, the scissors come out, and then they're just cutting her open. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, you gotta tell them ahead of time. Like, don't be episiotomy in me. I did sleep with a woman that had twins that had a C-section, and her pussy still felt awesome. I was like, God damn, you got some good pussy. She was like, C-section. I was like, word. Word. She was like, I wasn't gonna let them twins fuck my shit up. I'm like, yeah. Low mileage. Low mileage pussy. Gently used. Fucking, I was like, that's all right.
But they are saying sometimes it is necessary if the kid's stuck. So.
Yeah, I know, I get it, but like just some breathing exercise. Look, and they're just starting to have the chicks squat before a lot of the things they're having the chicks lay down, which is not natural. It goes against nature. Gravity's supposed to be helping you get the fucking baby out of you. Yeah. That's why your head came out so long.
Stretched it out.
That's why you got a surfboard face.
Mom was squeezing too tight.
They could have used that endocrinotomy or whatever the fuck it is.
Of course, Google is keeping track of you all the time, and they've been doing this for years, as you know, and they're going to your Gmail account to look. Oh,
yeah.
And sure enough, there's a link that you can just click over to, and you can see all the stuff that you're purchasing. Apparently I like burgers.
Apparently you like burgers?
Yeah, but it's not everything, but there's just a lot of weird shit in here.
I could tell that shit when they started trying to sell me backgammon. Because, you know, I'm like, that's a weird habit for, like, somebody under 30. You know what I mean? So I'm over here buying backgammon boards, and then I'd be on my Gmail, and they'd be like, hey, backgammon on the side. And I'd be like, these motherfuckers, they've been tracking me. I want to know what the fuck I clicked on Facebook that was trying to sell me a goddamn gay cruise. Yeah, they was like, go on a gay cruise. I'm like, what the fuck did I click on? Must have been all that gay porn. Not for real though, but I don't know. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, that's weird.
Yeah, this married lady was writing to me about cheating, and now I'm seeing all these books about how to get out of a cheating relationship and all this weird shit.
Damn, dog.
It's
yeah.
weird. I don't like it.
Yo, I know, man. Everything they're doing right now. Yo, the scary shit is the facial recognition stuff that they're doing the goddamn in England right now.
Oh, China. My God.
Oh, the China with the social credit score. They doing that shit out here too. But private companies are doing it based on a person's political beliefs.
What?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Like based on a person's beliefs, they will or will not serve somebody, or they will or will not allow them to use MasterCard or Patreon or any of that shit.
Oh, you're talking about people who run afoul of some guidelines.
But the guidelines aren't. Yeah, people that run afoul for some guidelines.
Weren't they doing that in China too?
That was my whole fucking point. Like they're slowly fucking putting the noose around your neck and tightening that shit, and or putting the leash on you is a better way. They're just putting that leash on you, and they make sure you say the right things and talk the right way, and then they can see your fucking face with the facial recognition shit. It's getting fucking crazy, and like in 10 years, it's gonna be nuts, dude. That's why I'm just trying to cake up and go live in the forest.
Yeah.
Yup. Hell yeah, man. I don't like, yo. You see my shit? They fucking like, I don't like. They shut my fucking IG down like twice a month, and I don't know why the fuck. Like I've said this before. I feel like one of them battered housewives. Like when the husband come home and just hits her for no reason. Like I don't even know. Like, is it the bed? Did I not do the bed? Did I burn the steak? Why are you mad at me this time? What did I do? Like, I don't even know. They don't even tell you. Shit is fucked up. And John be like, you deserve it. It's a private company.
It is a private company.
I know, but like, at least have it be like, at least be consistent with your rules. That's all I'm asking. If you're gonna have rules, be consistent. So I know when I'm breaking them and who else is breaking them. That's all I'm saying. And right now, people that I don't agree with are getting fucked over, but
Then go somewhere else.
there is nowhere else. And then when they try to go somewhere else, the payment company won't accept them. They freeze them out. They deperson people. And you just love it. You fuck, because you're a goddamn drone.
I don't love it.
You love it. You're a drone. You haven't had a real thought in your head in fucking 15 years.
False.
False. MSNBC told me.
They've got a lot of good information there.
I learned on CNN. False.
They're breaking it down right now.
He keeps that fucking shit. Did he have MSNBC on in the fucking thing? We got the listeners here. Yep, he had it. It's depressing. It's fucking depressing. They're trying to watch a fucking funny talk show. You got MSNBC up on there, fucking depressing everybody.
Well, they're watching the analysis. They know if something happens in the world, they can take action.
What the fuck were the listeners gonna do?
I don't know.
What were they gonna do? Just run out and fucking stop a missile or some shit? Like, it doesn't fucking matter, man. All you do is ruin people's day.
Just give them a fighting chance. Let's go. Fine.
We got people here from Florida watching. They're not gonna do shit. When they hop in the rental, be like, hey,
we got a base.
Quick, there's a fire. Someone needs us. They're like, no, man.
Do you see that emergency kit we have outside? It's a bucket. Glow sticks, everything. It's awesome.
No, I don't pay attention to that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Sorry.
If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. Fuck it. I know where the fucking stairwell is. I'll run down that shit. I'm just saying, man, you guys gotta fucking, we as a people need to push back against this shit, man. It's fucking nuts, dog.
It's only getting worse. Seems like it's like every month there's a story that makes it worse.
Yeah, every month. That's what I'm saying. They choking you and choking you and choking you until you don't realize. You're like, oh, I think it's bullshit, and I'm affected by it.
NASA, they're inviting people to submit their names, and then they'll etch it on this little chip here, and then blast it into space, and it'll be on the spacecraft that's going to Mars, which will touch down February 2021. And I looked into it.
How much does it cost?
Nothing. I mean, I can do it right
That's
now.
why NASA keeps fucking up, man. That's why we don't never go nowhere.
All you got to do is just go to the website.
So you're going to put John the Chin Matthews?
Sure, it'll go to Mars.
And shoot that shit to Mars, and they not charging nobody?
Nope. And they'll just etch it using this crazy laser, and
that's why
I'll be on Mars.
That's cool. Can they just send you to Mars?
No. See, that's a different contest.
I wouldn't go to Mars.
I wouldn't either, I don't think.
Like, Mars is just like shitty Earth. You know what I mean? And I'd be just stuck there with like 12 people. I'd go to like another fucking, like if there was like another world with aliens and they had like alien houses and I could fuck alien pussy and shit.
That's exciting.
Even if it was big, I'd try it out.
But yeah, dying on Mars doesn't seem too attractive to me.
I'd hand puppet her big pussy. Big alien pussy. Sock puppet her ass. That's why doesn't that you just got denied?
Who's that?
Yo, John just tried to fucking do the launch thing and you got denied.
Denied. You're currently on the no-fly list.
Damn, John. They must have heard you work with me.
I'm on some list, but how to be on this? What is this?
They must have heard you work with my ass. That's what happened. They're like, oh, shit.
Huh. That sucks. I'm not going to Mars.
To be real, they should be charging for that shit to help supplement the fucking these fucking little space runs they do.
They need the money.
Yeah, they need fucking money. NASA acting like they just fucking got all the money in the world. Like, earn a little extra money by fucking charge people $100 a rock. At least pay for the gas. And I'd get one of them tiny ass. You know, like when you go to places where they put shit on rice, I'd do it like that small.
Sure.
Fucking just pile that shit.
And it looks like if you're a dog person, that is something that you inherited. So they were looking at twins, and if the twin had a dog, then they found the female sister was 40% likely to have a dog as well.
So, there is no dogs in my family. My mom, my sister, my father, myself, none of us own any dogs.
Would you ever get one?
My grandma didn't have a dog. Neither one of my grandparents had a dog. Would I get a dog?
Sure.
On purpose? Like if a girl I'm seeing has a dog, like, or a cat, then I guess I'm stuck with it. But
you do not sound like a dog person.
Nah, man, they're cool, but like, have you ever smelled dogs? The motherfuckers stink.
Oh, absolutely.
They smell like dirty white people.
Oh, especially in the rain.
That's the cost of good hair. The dander. That fucking dander. Yeah. Yeah, it works. Yeah, like I don't think ain't no dog. Our whole family isn't dog people. My uncle, he had a dog.
Did you have any pets? Snakes, gerbils, and
man, we were such a dysfunctional ass family. We had like we had a fish tank and nobody took care of it, and then all the fishes died. It just turned green and shit. Like it was just. And all the fishes died except for one fish wouldn't die, so we put him in a mason jar, and just right. He was out of. Oh, and it got worse. He was just in a mason. We were so fucked up. So then he was like in a mason jar on the fucking table, but then he was like bumming us out so we just put a piece of bread in the mason jar and put that shit behind the couch. It was like, here, just put him behind the couch.
This is a terrible story.
Oh my God.
Our home was fucked up. Like, I came from a fucked up, dysfunctional ass home.
Oh boy.
I had a cokehead stepdad that was spending all the fucking money in the crib. You think we're worried about a goddamn fish?
Last fish I had.
Couldn't even make it to fucking school without running out of gas. What do you? Yeah, we're worried about a fish.
Last one I had killed himself, jumped right out of the tank.
You.
And I felt so bad about it. I was like, dude, I would have saved you, man. I would have saved you.
You had a fish that fucking jumped
right
out of.
Found him dried up on the floor. It's like,
damn,
man,
son.
I would have saved him. Oh, damn it.
How old were you when that shit happened?
Oh, I mean, it was, 10 years ago, maybe. Hey, I can have a fish.
He was like, I ain't finna be nobody's pet.
I'm out of here.
From somebody that sleep on the goddamn couch for the last 27 years. No way, I'm gonna die before I'll be some couch boy's pet.
Just couldn't take it anymore.
Fucking hops out. That is ridiculous.
Poor little guy.
Poor little guy. He killed himself because he didn't want to be around you.
Didn't want to watch it. I go down.
It was like, if I gotta watch this guy drink himself to sleep while watching Rachel Maddow one more fucking night, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Trooper.
What do you watch at home? Do you like watch anything fun, or is it just the fucking depressing ass news?
I mean, I'll pick up a show. I watched the final episode of Game of Thrones. That was the one I ever watched. I don't think I'm going back.
That was the worst. That episode was awful.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
It was, even the people that liked the show said, "What the fuck is this?" Fucking awful ass ending. That's why I don't care about spoiler alert and that shit. Fuck that ending. I fucking hate Jon Snow. And the redheaded bitch, whatever fucker in the Sansa. What a cunt.
Watch the documentaries over here. Those are good.
It was her fault that her dad, it was like she set everything off. She set the whole shit off to get everybody killed, get her dad killed, because she wanted to be a fucking queen. And what happens at the end? She gets to be a fucking queen.
Right.
8 seasons later, like everyone's dead because of her ass. She's queen of the North. Fuck her.
See,
a plague on her family.
These sound like pretty hardcore spoilers to me.
That's why I fucking that's how little respect I have for this fucking series. And I came up on that shit. I was reading them books before they were even made into movies. I was like, this will be a good ass show. But it did make me want to kill myself, because you'd be like, man, I really like this person. They're like, oh yeah, you like this person? He's dead. I'd be like, fuck.
Is that the show with all the sex for a while? Is that the?
Yeah, but it wasn't like that in the books.
No.
They would like have some bitches eating each other out while they explained things that was gonna happen. It was really fucking bad writing.
That's weird.
Yeah. They were like, we need to explain all this event, and it's boring as hell. So let's do it in a whorehouse with these two chicks going down on each other while you explain plot lines to us.
I mean, this isn't jerk-off level material, right?
The last shit I jerked off to, like last real movie I jerked off to, was Unfaithful.
I don't even know that.
That shit go hard, man. Like, she's cheating on Richard Gere, and my man, like, he'll come in, and like, he came in, she was having lunch with her homegirls. The dude that she was cheating on with, he was like, go to the bathroom. He went in the bathroom, fucked the shit out of her, and then sent her back to her friends. I was like, that's hard as shit.
Noted.
Yeah, well, who's it? Diane Lane? Oh, yeah. I was at my ex's house. Called a mean nut to that motherfucker while she was at school. What was that?
When was this? The movie came out
This is years ago.
Oh, okay.
I don't jerk off to regular movies.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore either.
Nah, man, it's just like, I just want to watch the movie. I've jerked off to documentaries before, and I felt really fucked up afterwards because they were documentaries you shouldn't have been jerking off to. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh. That sounds kind of
Yeah,
sinister.
it's pretty bad. I'm like, really, dude? It's that look at your life shit. All right, man, give me some good news.
And now, time for good news.
We've got a teenager out of Dallas who beat stage 4 cancer just in time to graduate from high school. Joshua Suarez, he was diagnosed with stage 4 testicular cancer that had spread to his lungs when he was just 15, man. And he beat it, so he's cancer-free, and he's going to graduate in a couple days on the 25th.
Look at that.
Suarez.
Fuck yeah, whoop cancer's ass.
And during all that treatment, which I'm sure is really intense, he had surgery, he had chemotherapy, he still studied at home and even taught himself AP biology.
Damn.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to believe. I mean, if you're facing that, then you can still sort of buckle down and study.
I guess it gave him something to think about besides dying.
Yeah, that's true.
Gave him like something to live for and shit. Like, nah, fuck that, I'm gonna live. You gotta have a good attitude. So like, focus on biology and shit.
Get him talking here for a second if you want it.
Yeah, let's hear him. Let's hear what a winner sounds like, John.
Provided it wants to go. But he just talks about how he overcame it.
What? You can't get it to work?
I'll have to reload it.
Fuck's sakes. I'll just...
Yeah, so like I had cancer and it was really bad, and then I was like, fuck it.
Oh.
I'm gonna fight this shit and I'm gonna win. And my dad was real. My mom had my back. And then I learned biology, and then the cancer is gone.
It's very touching.
So fuck cancer, bitch. I'll whoop his ass.
Wow, it was really
is to say, what can I?
Why would you do me like that, John?
I'm sorry.
They thought that was him, and then you fucking go and do this. God, fuck you, man. All right, hit play.
Boy, do I hate this website. Let me tell you.
Oh, now it's froze again. See? All right, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. It's the minute of the report.
Suarez's path to high school graduation
That's
has
the
seemed
start.
a lot
Oh,
longer.
for fuck's
It's
sake.
crashing a bird in here.
Surgeries and chemo. Suarez says after all he's been through, he's ready to get his diploma May 25th.
To say that I've beaten cancer is to say, what can I not beat? You know? And so going across that stage is more proof that I've made it.
There he goes. That was worth it.
I sounded surprisingly a lot like him.
Wasn't bad.
That was pretty fucking accurate. Jesus Christ. All right, man. That was the news.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
What up, though? All right, man, that was the show. Shout out to John Z. Matthews, producing and doing the news. Chris Jericho came by for the first hour. You can get his All Elite Wrestling Double or Nothing event on demand. The show sold out in 4 minutes. Bam. If you are in Vegas, go on StubHub. Maybe you can go watch it. Also, listen to Chris Jericho's podcast, Talk is Jericho, on Westwood One and Apple. On the boards, Chris. He's coming out with a fucking podcast. I'll tell you all about it when he drops. Keenan, associate producer, on the phones. Welcome back. My name is Jude Angelini. Follow me at One More Jude on Instagram. It is White People Wednesday, and you can follow at All Out Show on everything else, especially if you want to come visit the show at All Out Show. Blow them up. All right, I'm out this booch.